Hey everyone, today I'm doing a foundation routine. I've done my whole face makeup. I don't have any eye makeup on at the moment because I just filmed the rest of this video, like how I put my foundation on, all of my face makeup, from lotion to primer to foundation. I'm just looking at the things over here, to concealer to powder to bronzer to blush to highlighter. So trust me, keep watching. You want to watch this video and keep watching, and I'm sorry if it's a little long. I try to explain everything in the video out of my knowledge, so I hope you liked it, so keep watching. So I'm going to be starting the foundation routine now. Sorry if I keep looking this way. I have my mirror right there to help me see what I'm doing to my face so I don't look like a clown. So obviously you would have to start off by moisturizing your face. So I'm just using my huge bottle of Queen Helene cocoa butter hand and body lotion. I just have a huge tub of this stuff, and I use it every single day on my face, and it definitely moisturizes my face. So just rubbing that into my skin. I bought this from Walmart for an extremely good price. I'm just gonna get a little bit more. I believe this huge bottle was only $4, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna last you good year. I'm pretty sure it should last you a whole year. It's lasted me a pretty long time. I think I've had this since February, I believe, and I'm not even close to being done with it. Not even halfway, not even a quarter way done yet. So you have to moisturize your face. That's the most important step. You have to get the dry skin all good, because I do have very dry skin. And then next I'll just be taking a primer. Obviously you can use any primer of your choice, but I'll just be using my Hard Candy Sheer Envy Skin Illuminating Primer. This isn't a just a clear primer. It does have a lot of shimmer in it, and I'm a very shimmery sort of person. You can get this at Walmart, which is I think the only store that carries hard candy now, and I just take about this much, and I got it for about $6, and I just put a little bit of it all over my face and just rub it in with my hands. Basically primer just smooths down the skin and creates a very nice base for the makeup to be applied onto. So I'm just gonna rub that in. You can take it down your neck also. And then next I'll just be taking any foundation brush. I like short-handled brushes. I might make a video on that. And I'll be taking my Revlon Colorstay foundation. This is for dry skin. It's the color 220 Natural Beige. Obviously, as you can see, I'm not that dark, and this is very dark according to my skin. So I like using a lighter powder with this. So you just screw the foundation off, obviously. Basically, the purpose for foundation is to even out your skin tone, hide any blemishes or anything. So I'm just going to pour some onto my skin. Oh, I always get too much, because it just like pours out. I don't like using a lot of foundation. And I have a lot of redness in my skin, so this definitely cancels out the redness. Just gonna take my brush, get some foundation onto the brush, put it in several areas like this. I always like starting from my cheeks. Don't forget up on your upper lip, nose, cheeks, forehead. Definitely get some on the forehead, because in my experience, my forehead is the most uneven out of my whole face. I'm getting some on the neck and blend it out. You're not actually blending yet. Well, you can blend it out, but I'm just putting the foundation on so far. And then I always like to start with my neck, so I start bringing some foundation down onto my neck, just like this. And then I start with my chin. And I do the same thing with the other side. Just bring it down to my neck. And I go into my upper lip. Then I start with my cheeks. I just bring it everywhere. This foundation gives a lot of good coverage. I do have a review on this on my old channel, which I guess I can link the video down below. I'm just going into my nose now. Just going to do my nose, this cheek again, and then I'll just get started with my forehead because it's the most uneven out of everything on my face. And I just like to bring it down onto my temples. And then we are done with foundation, but something that I found that really helps me is if I smooth it over with my my hands again, just so the color, like if I have too much color on, it'll just fade away a little, and like it just evens everything out. So I'm just gonna even everything out. Sometimes I like to put concealer on before my foundation, sometimes after, but today I was in the mood to put it on after. So get a concealer brush, any of your choice, and then get a concealer of your choice. I like to use Benefit's Erase Paste. I have number 2 medium. Just going to open that up. Just dip my concealer brush into the concealer like this. Just get a little tiny amount, and I like to put it under my eyes. Get some more. I have pretty bad bags, so I definitely have to work on that. And then I just use the brush and blend it all in. I really do like this concealer. It's one of my favorite ones. You can get it at Sephora. And the Revlon Colorstay foundation, you can get it at any drugstore, I believe. Walmart, Target, CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid, Dwayne Reed, Kmart, I believe. So I'm just rubbing that in. As you can see, it's all rubbed in. I don't really put concealer anywhere else because I don't really have blemishes and don't really have anything that concealer would have to go on other than my under eyes. So that's it for concealer. And then next, to set the liquids that the foundation and the concealer, I like to use a big fluffy powder brush that I got from Walmart. It's from the company Image Essentials. I believe it was about $6. And then I'm going to be using my Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Mineral Loose Powder. I used to use this as a powdered foundation, and it has really good coverage, and it's in the color translucent medium, which is pretty light actually. And I just like to use it against the dark foundation. I just tap some into the cap, not a lot though. Oh, I got a lot. I can just dump that back in, and I just put the brush in the cap, tap the excess off, and I always start with my chin for some reason, and I just start buffing the powder in. Oh, this brush is shedding. Just gonna get some more. Again, sorry if I'm not like in the frame completely or something, because I'm just trying to look at what I'm doing. You can probably see the powder flying everywhere. This isn't a good brush at all. I don't recommend this. I haven't used this brush in a while. Just gonna buff all over my face again. Just like this. I guess I'll put the rest of the powder back in and cover that up, and then put that aside. And just a couple more things to go. Basically my face makeup is all done again. Just going to smooth everything over with my hand. And then next I like to use bronzer, so I just like to get an angled face brush, any sort. And then I like to use Hoola by Benefit because I love this bronzer. And I like to get a little bit on my brush. I'm not a big bronzer person, but just a little bit is good. And I like to put it into my cheekbones. If you make a fishy face, right here. So I just like to put it in there. You can be a little rough with this because you're just trying to add some color to your cheeks, trying to make your cheekbones look a little defined. Do the same thing with the other side. And of course, take some up to your temple and start doing the 3 method. So you would do this, and then you would do this, bring it down. The 3E, if you want to call it. And do the same thing on the other side. So this is what bronzer looks like. If you haven't seen bronzer before, but I'm pretty sure you have. So obviously, as you can tell, it gives a lot of color to your cheeks and makes your face look a little more defined and structured. Next, you want to use some blush to just make your cheeks pop and stand out. I'm just using my Ulta blush in Sweet Cheeks. This is by far my favorite blush. It's like, it's in the middle of like a purple and a coral. That's like weird to say, but like that's what it is. Not like purple, maybe like a mauve and a coral. So I'm just gonna put that on my cheekbones. Obviously you can tell where your cheekbones are by doing this. Right up here. Fishy face again, then you can tell where your cheekbones are. I barely have any, so it's pretty hard to find mine, so I just know where to put my blush by now. And I'm just using a big blush brush by Eco Tools and then just putting a little on both sides. Again, I'm not a big fan of blush or bronzer, but I do use it almost every single day. Not a lot, just a little. So obviously, I say obviously a lot, but now you can see that I have color on my cheeks and you can actually tell where my cheekbones are. My cheeks. Yeah, where my cheeks are. And I'm just using Benefit's High Beam just to highlight my face. I just use some above my blush about right here, and I put some over here as well. And some right here. I think it's called a Cupid's bow or something. Just put some right there, and then you can start blending it in with your finger. And highlighter is used to make places that the light naturally hits stand out a little more and more, like make it look shinier and more model-esque, like you just got back from vacation, I guess. Make you look a little more tanner as well. So just rub that in. And this is your final face makeup foundation routine. So hopefully you liked it. And don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Bye.